with the Columbus Dispatch. Good to meet you and look forward to meeting you in person.
Hey guys.
Just wondering what attracted you to this opportunity with Columbus?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for taking your time and speaking with me, all of you guys. What attracted me was obviously the project, the fact that Columbus Crew is, for me, one of the bigger clubs in the MLS. Probably the most important part was the boss getting on the phone to me, Tim Bezbachenko, obviously talking to me, and basically feeling the love and the appreciation and the will to have me here is and was for me very important. I had a lot of other offers and ideas where I could have gone, but the amount of time that I spoke on the phone to the boss and to Tim, and obviously the desire from the boss to have me here to play under him and to try and win trophies and to be successful was one of the most important things for me, to feel the connection and to feel that someone really wants me here, wants me to be part of his team and wants me to be part of this whole project of trying to win titles, win leagues, and even more than that. It attracted me because, I think there's a massive chance that the MLS in the near future will be one of the most watched and one of the most, respected leagues in the world. And I hope and I believe it will be like that sometime in the future.
What did you always kind of envision a move to MLS or the US? I know you've kind of been all over the world, so I was wondering what you kind of saw the potential of this league and why now.
I've been everywhere, man. I've played in Japan, Saudi Arabia, Serbia, Germany, but they're all different life experiences, and they've all brought something good to me. I've developed as a person, developed as a footballer, and I've learned something new in every area. And this is another new challenge for me. It's something where I've come in open eyes and I've tried to take in as much information as I can over the past few days that I've been here, and how professional this setup is. I haven't had this anywhere. The staff, the boys, the available equipment that we have to succeed and to improve ourselves is unreal. So I thought this move now before a World Cup would be very good for me, because I think heading hopefully towards a World Cup we qualify for with the national team will give me the best advantage being here, playing at a very high level, playing at a great club, great facilities. All the stadiums in the MLS are unreal. So it's not like one week you're playing at a good pitch, next week you're playing in someone's backyard. It's going to be like playing in good stadiums, playing in front of fans, playing real football games with high intensity. So it's something where I'm going to challenge myself, and it's somewhere where I can improve a lot to help myself become an even better player.
Thank you, Miloš. Next, we'll go to Thomas Costello, followed by Pat Murphy.
I'm actually going to shut my video off just in case the internet's giving me issues. Hi, Miloš. My name is Thomas. I'm with Master Report. Nice to meet you. You're coming to the club now 2 weeks before the season starts. How do you kind of tackle that quick turnaround time from being in Europe, going to Australia, traveling a ton, and now you have to meet a new team and start competing here really shortly?
Thanks for speaking to me as well, Thomas. Look, I've been doing this for the last 4 or 5 years, mate. Whether it's when I was in Japan, traveling to Australia and playing, whether I was in Serbia and then traveling to Australia and playing and flying back and then playing. I've been doing these short turnarounds with different time zones and different times of year. I've been doing that all my career, for basically for the last 4 or 5 years where I've played. I've been doing that, and every time I've done that, I've had no problem with it. I've come here maybe 5 or 6 days ago. I've adapted it to the time really well. It helps obviously when a club like Columbus and its players and the staff are really welcoming, really good people. So it helps a lot because, the first day I walked in, when I met everyone, I felt really welcome. I felt like I didn't know any of the boys or the staff or anyone, apart from the boss and a few other people that I've spoken to over the phone. But, you know, after a few conversations with the boys, I felt like I've been here for a long time, and I felt like, you know, I've done this already. So I feel really good, and the turnaround with the time and the travel and that, it's really makes it a lot easier when everyone around you is trying to help you. So I haven't had a massive problem in adapting to time, in adapting to the squad, even though I've only been here 5 or 6 days. You know, when the season starts in 7 or 8 days, I'm pretty down-packed and ready to go, man.
What was the message from like another center back like Jonathan Mensah, who's captaining the club, and Josh Williams? What specific message did they have for you?
Actually, I just sat with Josh at lunch, and most of the time I'm around Jonah and Josh and the experienced boys, because they know what it is and what it takes to play in the MLS. And basically the message has just been positive. You know, none of them have tried to tell me, oh, do this, do that, because I can't, or they can't tell me what to do because I know my body best. Mm-hmm. But I've been receiving a lot of really good positive information about what's the best way to adapt to the league. And that's some of the things I have to listen to. And it's some of the things that have helped me already. But apart from that, you know, the boys have been really, really, really helpful and respectful. And I think, you know, it's strange to say, but my best relationships are with the players that play in the same position. So that means I'm not one of those guys that doesn't want to sit and have coffee with someone who plays in my position because I'm angry that they're playing, or vice versa. So I'm pretty chilled, and all the boys are as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Pat Murphy, and the final question will be Jacob Myers.
Hey, Miloš, thanks for taking time to do this. It's good to chat with you. I'm curious how the flexibility that this team wants to have this year. Caleb's talked to us about potentially playing 3 center backs, 2 center backs, your experience with that and how comfortable you are in various roles along the back line.
Yeah, obviously, I think the boss decides on who and how we play and who will play. In terms of whether we play 4 at the back, 3 at the back, or 5 at the back, it's up to him, and he'll decide on the week leading to the game. But, you know, obviously with my experience where I've played 4 at the back, I've played 3 at the back, I've played 5 at the back as well. None of that is new to me, and I'm used to all 3 formations and all 3 roles. And, you know, I'm available. I'm available to help. I'm available, and I'm willing to play. And I'm obviously here to play. I'm not here just to share my experience with younger players and to share the experience and bring the experience from Europe as well. You know, I'm here to win trophies. I'm here to develop. I'm here to help as much as I can. But obviously, those type of things, whether we're going to play 3 at the back or 4 at the back, it's up to the coach to decide what he wants and how he wants us to play. And it's us to implement his ideas that he passes onto the pitch during the game. So I think this year will be a bit different, and I think this year Columbus Crew will be a bit different, and hopefully will be a similar Columbus Crew to the one 2 years ago that won the MLS Cup. And I hope anyway that we have a very successful year and go a bit above that as well.
You mentioned Jonathan, you mentioned Josh, but most of the center backs you guys have now are veteran, whether it be internationally or in this league. What has that been like, just to be with other guys who have experienced things on a similar level that you have?
It's, first of all, I don't think they're veterans, man. I think 33 years or 32 years or 31 years, I think you're still young. I think you guys maybe have a perception of someone who's 32, 33 years old and past his prime. If you look at Zlatan, he's 40 years old and he's still bumping goals in Serie A. If you look at Ronaldo, he's 37. So I think there's no age limit. It's just how you take care of your body. And these guys look fit. They look like they care a lot about themselves. You know, so it's, first of all, I think in my eyes, they're still quite young and still competitive, and they can still play a long time in the MLS or elsewhere, wherever they choose to play. But in terms of experience, in terms of me sitting down and talking with them, it helps a lot because, you know, I've already picked their brains about how it is to play in the MLS, how it is to play up against strikers, especially in the MLS, where it's the league's a lot more physical, the league's a lot more the tempo, and it's a lot of transition and that. So I've picked their brains a bit about that, and it's going to help me a lot because, you know, I'm trying to get used to things quicker and settle in quicker because I don't have a long time frame. I don't have the 1 month where I can prepare and play against all the clubs in the MLS. I've only got a short period where I can prepare and be ready for the first game and then for all the other games.
Well, I'm 32, so I appreciate you saying that. Hope it works for writing too.
All good, man.
And for our final question, Jacob Myers.
Yeah, Miloš, I know you've only had a few days with the team, but I'm just curious your general perception of the talent of this group.
Yeah, I actually spoke to the boss the other day when I played my first game against Charlotte, and I was really impressed with Will, our left back. I'm talking about the younger players at the moment. I'm not talking about those who have been here or who are 27 or 8, you know. Will, Sean and Aiden and Matan, you know, and Lucho, who plays on the wing as well. For me, it's incredible how they are so young, but they're so talented, and the work ethic and their mentality is unreal. And, you know, I like that because I'm like that. My mentality is a work ethic, you know, I'm a winner and I like to work and improve. And these boys have all that. And they have that at such a young age, which will help them in the future. In terms of that, when you look at the MLS and you look at the past few transfer windows, how many European clubs are coming to the MLS to buy young players because they know they're getting the right mentality, work ethic, discipline, professionalism, good quality players. I'm really impressed with the younger players in this team, and I think, God willing, they all stay fit. I think they've all got a bright future, but I'm not one to judge that. There's people that are way above my pay grade who are going to judge that. But in my eyes, I think they've all got a very good future as long as they put their head down, don't let other things distract them, and just focus on football. And you need football to be the number one thing in your life. You need football to be your number one love. You need football to be your best friend. You need football to be your number one enemy as well, and to be the only person that, you know, you can speak to, and the only person, you know, that you can tell the truth to. You need, that has to be the football. You need to sleep with the football. You need to play with the football. And that football needs to be a best friend when you're so young, so that when you are 27, 28, you can look back and say, I done the right thing when I was 20, 21 to have this career that I do now. So I think their career's on the right path as long as they follow that path and work hard and continue to improve and listen to the boss and listen to the other guys who are experienced who can help them.
Thank you, Miloš.